Copy.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
Don't forget Swiftwater, Jared, and Rob White Gold.
What the heck?
What's going on, guys? What's happening? It's Sunday, June 4th. Already.
Yeah, no
What's
doubt,
going
right?
on? Nothing. Scott watching
Months
racing.
are going by too quick.
Yeah.
They are flying again. I'm like,
Already
holy cow,
June.
man.
It's already June. Here we
I
go.
know. Even
Yeah.
Christmas.
Right?
Going
But
by
hey,
fast.
July's
Yeah, it
next.
just seems like I'm behind a day for some reason.
Really? Well, you
Yeah.
think it's Saturday? You mean?
Yeah.
Is that what it
I think
is?
it's because of the Memorial Day weekend.
Huh?
I think because Memorial Day weekend, I got back into Southern California time, even though we didn't change time when I was in
Right.
Arizona. Just the atmosphere. I got used to the atmosphere within that week, and then boom,
Yeah. Got
threw
used
me
to-
off.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely can understand it. For sure. That's it. You've been hitting the beaches
A couple times.
a couple times.
Couple times.
Nothing-
You know he's been
nothing-
down there.
nothing
He's been down there every
special.
day.
Has he been down there every day, Scott?
You know he has, Tim. He's been down there every day.
All right. What are you finding, Rob? Anything cool yet?
Nothing much.
Really?
But I did take a day and started cleaning up a lot of the coins I got from the beach that are really crusty.
Uh-huh.
I was using a tumbler to try to clean them up as much as I can.
Right.
And I got through last year's haul. I still got 4 more years to go through. It's an awful lot.
Holy cow. That's crazy. You know?
I figured the coins that I can't be able to spend, I'm gonna have to send off to the Treasury Department or the U.S. Mint and file one of those mutilated coin redemption program.
Oh, geez. Is it worth it?
It depends. Depends on how much I have.
Okay. All right. I was going to say.
Now, do they charge you, or is it just the shipping? Or
Just the shipping.
Just so they just exchange it for a new quarter or a new nickel or a new
Yeah,
dime.
they'll give you your money back.
Well,
I
they
mean,
should.
there's coins that are, as long as they can tell it was a U.S. minted coin, they're gonna give you your money back. And I got pieces of like little, what we call Spanish real pieces of eights, kind of like that, and they're dimes and quarters or pennies because they got chewed up from lawnmowers.
Oh, okay. I was about to
large.
ask, why are they small pieces?
Yeah.
Because they got chewed up by lawnmowers on the beach.
In the park.
Oh, wait, that was a park find. Okay.
Imagine one of them flying out of a lawnmower. That hurt like the Dickens, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that would be rough. A quarter comes shooting out of there, buddy.
Slice and dice.
I bet if it come out of there just right, it cuts the skin.
Oh, yeah, I
I
guarantee
you would. Have you ever been hit by a rock out of a lawnmower?
Oh yeah.
That hurts. It'll break the skin.
Used to do it all the time when I was a kid, mowing the lawns with freaking shorts on.
Oh yeah, that's
And
just
you get into the stones and click, 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 you'd start to dance. Do
bing,
the chick.
bing, bing. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
keep shooting out.
A couple of days before Rob left, I got hit in the face with a freaking rock because a lady was weed whacking the freaking driveway.
Oh, weed whacking will get you quicker than a lawnmower will, I
Yeah.
swear. Yeah. I actually started wearing safety glasses now when I use a weed eater.
Oh heck yes, I've always did that.
It's like, screw that. That thing just flings stuff everywhere.
There ain't enough guard on a weed whacker. You better wear eyes.
No, there's that thing they call a guard is not a guard. That's a shin guard is all it is.
That's so if somebody's got a big foot, they don't stick it underneath
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. That's all that's for. Yeah. That's like
But I've been seeing people, by the way, out this week doing a lot of golden.
a lot of golden.
Yeah, trying to find some gold stuff like that. I've seen some people had some dredges set up. Now I don't take down names because I don't want
Right.
to, tell everybody.
Oh,
Case they
dude,
don't-
I seen a post today that Tony Ledford, our buddy Tony, Scott, you remember Tony meeting him at the gold show?
Probably.
Well, he's heading to Nome, I think tomorrow or something. He's going to be working with Vernon on his boat.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yes. It's his birthday yesterday, wasn't it?
Vernon's, I believe, yeah, it was yesterday or today. I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be diving?
Yeah, he's going to be working on Vernon's dredge. Yep. Oh, Tony, finally.
Oh no, no, wait a minute. I remember because he said he wanted to go up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he did make it. All
He
right.
did make it. Yeah, he's heading up tomorrow or something. And he's going to
Yeah. Now you mentioned it because that was at the Ohio Gold Show.
Yeah, the Ohio Gold Show. Yep.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. Pretty cool.
So he
Yeah, he
might
said
be on the
that.
show, too.
Well, he
Yeah,
said
he
come
should
out
be.
of high water, he was going to get up there.
He is. He did it. He made it. So he'll be working with Vernon. So
That's all right.
So he'd be on TV, movie stuff.
yeah, we'll see Tony on TV.
Yeah.
And another movie star.
What's up with Brian? Where's he at? He's
He's
with
in-
some guy out in
He's
West.
in Arizona or something. Working
He
at
ain't in Arizona.
Ain't it Arizona or Nevada? Nevada.
No, he went up north. He went through Nevada. I don't know if he's
Thought he
still
was
in
with
Nevada
some
or
guy
not.
Brian?
with some flame or
Brian,
something.
I think he was up in Maine, and he's supposed to be headed up to Nome here real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like another 2 weeks there in Maine, and then he's headed to Alaska.
I
Oh,
thought
He
I
he was
thought he was with some Brian guy.
He was at James
James is.
Barclay's
Yeah.
claim, but they had issues with getting equipment up there on time. We had something. I think a truck broke down or something. And
Okay.
equipment didn't get there in time, so Brian had to get on to the next adventure.
I
Okay.
seen where he found a pretty nice picker diving the other day.
All right.
So he's back home for 2 weeks, and then he's going where? To Alaska?
Right back to Alaska,
Sure.
right? For the summer season?
Yeah, he'll go up to Nome.
Yeah, for the summer season.
I don't know if he's going to be diving. He might be just running the camera again, huh? Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, right. Is he working? He's still
But
working.
he said they wasn't filmed.
Hell, I don't even know anymore.
If they're not filming, then he'll be diving.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I don't know.
I did send Scott a link to a news article here, earlier this week about a mini gold rush that's going on right now.
We're at Arizona. Scott's claim.
Of all places, Southern California.
Where?
Yeah.
Southern California.
Wow. They're not allowed to.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do nothing down there.
You can dry wash.
Oh, they
Dry
well, not
wash and
with an
use your
electric
push box.
motor, right? It's got to be electric motor, don't it? Can't have no gasoline powered stuff.
I'll
So
post a link to the article in GPS.
yeah, please do. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's the new gold rush going on.
The little mini gold rush.
Mini gold rush. All right, we'll accept it. Yeah, we will accept it.
And we still don't want to go to California.
Now,
So what are they doing? Sniping?
panning. That's about all they're allowed to do.
What are they digging? Where are they digging? Or how are they digging? Weigel?
I can't remember. I just scanned through the article real quick and I sent you the link to it. I thought you would have read it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
He probably even has a bit on his phone, probably.
Right.
No, I haven't been on my phone all day. Well, a couple of times I had to call a couple of my friends, asked if they had my Ryobi or my Ryobi drill, and then I found the other one in the back closet here, so I got all three of them. We're good.
You misplaced your drill.
I misplaced one of them.
One
It
of
was the impact drill that I used to dig test holes with. I was like, hey,
Oh.
where's the other one?
The one you put that auger on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I got you.
Yeah, the reason why they're having the mini gold rush is because of the bountiful amount of snow they received in the mountains of California this past
Bountiful.
winter. Yeah. So lot of water running through the creeks and streams, and they're not giving you a specific location about it. Just basically saying parts of California.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
Where
remember telling them.
wherever there is gold producing and there's water, go for it too, as long as you're legal.
Right. Sure. As long
What
as
do you mean with a gold pan?
Yeah, because you ain't even allowed to use the sluices out there, right?
Yeah. you'd be
yeah,
able to.
yeah, you're lost still. Yeah.
I was gonna say I would damn sure be using a sluice box.
Hey, you're taking stuff out of the water and putting stuff back in the water, so that's pollution.
I just take me a long hose up and have me a gravity fed dredge. I wouldn't care. You ain't gonna hear me. The only way you're gonna find me is flying over.
Oh yeah. We on California.
And now, pretty much since California went legalized for marijuana, you don't see the helicopters flying over near as much as probably what you used to.
Right? Probably not. You know.
So who's gonna find you? You know?
I thought it was always legalized.
True, true. Scott, you got gold prices there, senor?
Oh man, you don't even know, man. I got the gold prices.
Cheers.
All right, here we go. Anyway, it was not a great week for us, evidently, because as of Friday, we actually dropped down the gold prices. We got dropped down $29.90. That's $30, folks.
Big drop.
Yeah, and we went down to 1947. Now, still above 19, which is okay. I'm still good with that. But man, it was cool to have it at the 2,000 mark for a while.
Yeah.
Silver actually went down 0.27, and it actually is 23.69. But hey, that's not 24, 25, 26 what it was.
Nope.
So that's everything's dropping there. We got platinum went down $1, and that stayed at 1,015. Palladium, the only one that actually went into the green, and it went up $29, and that went to 14.69. Rhodium, it's showing it actually went in the whole $100, and now it's $7,450. So that's a heck of a lot down from 8,000 too. So, and you got the DJ, S&Ps, Nasdaq, all of them were green. So
green.
What
about the Bitcoin, Jaron?
It's down a little bit from last Sunday to $27,170 currently.
It is down a little bit. Speaking of ups and downs, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we started a new fundraiser over on GPS since Vicky sent us that thing. It's like, well, better get one started. So there's a couple items posted. If anybody wants to add something, it'd be greatly appreciated. And we'll do like last time. If you purchase tickets, I'll send you the last 3 digits of your ticket. And that way you'll have it, and I'll put it in the barrel. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy.
You post how much they were.
What's that, Rich?
Would you post $5 a piece or what?
Yeah, like we did last time. Same thing. Yeah. Makes it easier. It seems like when we do $1 a piece and somebody buys 50 tickets, that's a lot of tickets to fill out. It kind of stops that.
Yeah.
And that will be ending August 5th, right?
August 5th. Yeah, correct. Yep. That is a
So
set.
if you're going to donate, get them in well before then. And if
Yeah.
you're going to buy tickets, buy them up until then.
Yep, correct. I created another cool treasure chest like that one Rich won last time, but this one's bigger. It's got pay dirt in it.
Oh,
This one's bigger. He bought a bigger
It is
chest.
bigger. It's got a bag of pay dirt. It's got silver. It's got gemstones. It's got.
He got on Amazon, Rich, was saying, "Oh, look at this size."
No, I still got the. No, when I got that one that I did for Rich, it was a set of 3, small,
Oh, okay.
medium, large. So this is the medium one now. Now, Rich's luck, he'll probably win this one too.
Hey, have you heard anything? I was just talking to Lisa about this yesterday. Have you heard anything more about that that kind of scavenger hunt or geocache thing that you was looking into? Or
Yeah, they just kicked it off Tuesday again.
yeah,
Yeah, they just had another one Tuesday. I don't know if anybody found it yet, though, or not. I haven't been following it. I forgot.
what about the clues?
I didn't even.
You said you were going to do that.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was Tuesday. I didn't even do it.
Yeah, they started one here in Utah too for like $25,000 and some poem and stuff. I didn't really look into it.
Yeah. But they
What's
got
the-
3 more they're still going to do. 3 more.
What's the site they go on, Tim?
It's Hocking Hills website. And you got to go on their Instagram page.
Oh,
And that would be, hold on, give me a second. It's
I don't do Instagram.
Well, that's where they want you to go to to get the
Instagram.
the
They can
clues.
Instagram.
That's where they post a lot of the clues. That's on there, and then they got their website. Now I can't even find the crap. That's what sucks.
I'm not on Instagram, so I don't know.
Can't even
Me
find it.
either. I don't know nothing.
I'm on it, but I'm not on.
Don't know TikTok. Don't know Instagram. Don't know nothing.
Right. I'm on it, but I'm like not.
Don't want to know.
Yeah. 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 Kind of on it, but not actively on it. But for that crap, I like to follow, see what's going on. I have heard nothing, so I don't think nobody found it yet. But I guess they set booby traps with this one. Said, watch out for booby traps. It's like, ooh, cool.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Make it really interesting.
Yeah, but if
You know,
one
make me
person
wanna run
sets it
right
off,
out.
it does no good.
What, Rich?
If one person sets it off, it does no good.
Right, but if you set one off, you know you're close. See? That's the thing. If you set off a booby trap, you know you're close to the treasure. Uh-huh. See?
Uh-huh.
Rob, you can send our guest the link anytime you want,
Okay.
because it is 7:46. Now, supposedly joining us tonight is Shane Kubat, and he is the blind treasure hunter. So this could be quite interesting. I wonder,
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet and let old Black Gold run the show on that one.
why is that? Well, Rob
Well,
talked.
he knows him and he's actually watched him a lot, but I haven't seen anything. or
I'm
anything
not
from
either.
him.
So Rob, yeah, I'm counting on Rob a lot
Yeah.
tonight.
Well, I'll give it my best, but I
Shoot
hope
some
you guys
questions
can help.
at him when I'm done. I just jump in there anytime. And,
I mean, if I got a question, I'll ask him. But you, I mean,
Yeah.
like me, I don't do a lot of metal detecting, and I'm sure not blind. So
right? No, no, I got some questions, so I want to ask him. I'm curious. Yeah,
Right.
know what I mean? Find out some information about him. I know he's supposedly from Pennsylvania, I believe.
Rob knows what I'm talking about. If I don't know much about him or anything, I don't want to chime in or be on a.
Well, that's how you
Thing.
find out things. So you got to ask questions. Then you get to
find
know.
out things by watching videos too, but I just don't get the time.
Well, yeah, but I don't have time for watching videos. Do you? I take that back.
I haven't even had time to make a video.
I'm not going to comment.
Well, if he was given a little enthusiasm, yeah, he would probably be watching some of these videos.
Yeah.
Why does he need enthusiasm, Scott?
Scott gets bored easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the perfect answer for that. Go get a job.
Is the UTV working yet?
Is what?
Your ATV
ATV.
or whatever it is.
Oh no, I just got the last part 2 days ago and then took it over to him. So he's starting to put it together now.
See, you could have been fixing that. You wouldn't have been bored.
Man, I don't know how to fix that dang thing.
Take it off, put it back on.
It was the whole front end, dude. The underarm, A-arms, the freaking tie rods, the axles, the freaking rack pinion
Just like a
steering,
car.
everything.
You fix your own
Yeah.
car. You could have did it.
It was the whole freaking front end.
You could have did it. I have faith in you. You could have did it.
Number one, no, I couldn't. And number two, I ain't got the tools.
That's a damn fact.
What, Rob?
I said that's a damn fact.
What, he ain't got the tools?
Got the tools.
Oh, Scott.
A grown man and no tools.
I learned a long time ago. You keep tools around, you got to fix stuff.
Yes, you do.
So what's he got, Rob? Screwdriver, pair of pliers, and adjustable ring.
Pretty much that's it.
A
He doesn't
couple,
Taking a ratchet.
a couple
As long
sockets.
as he can take apart the dry washer, that's all he cares about.
He probably has the sockets, but no ratchet.
No, I got sockets and a ratchet.
You got like a socket set?
Yeah, we carry one in the side by side because that's what I use to tighten up the binders on the hoses. I don't use screwdrivers because a screwdriver don't work for crap.
Use your screw gun?
No, I put a ratchet on it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
You can guarantee those don't come off.
All right. All right.
And the reason why I keep him in the car now or in the side by sides because you used to use a screwdriver, but you lose those suckers all the time. And then when you lose them, then you got to use a dime to tighten it up, and then that's pretty rough using a dime. You got to really torque that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just keep. Then finally, like I said, I got some cheap, like $9, $10 from the Family Dollar ratchet set, and that's what I've been, or ratchet set, and that's what I pretty much pack around now.
Got to have a ratchet set socket.
Yeah, but me, it's just like I'm just saying it's a bicycle ratchet set.
Oh, geez, Louise.
It ain't gonna fit anything bigger.
Are you one of them cheap Stanley sets at Lowe's or something? Yeah. It's a little hard shell case, throw it in there.
I was at
Right.
yard sale this weekend. And they had a box of tools.
Did you buy
There
them?
it is.
There he is.
Oh, there's our guest.
All right, Shane, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Now, your last name is Kubat?
Yes,
Okay, so Shane Kubat. And where are you from, Shane?
Pennsylvania.
What part of Pennsylvania? Rich is from Pennsylvania.
Bedford County.
Bedford County or Bedford?
Well, in Bedford County.
Bedford County.
You live in Bedford.
Near Bedford.
Where?
Osterburg.
Huh?
Osterburg.
Easterburg. I'm from Shippensburg.
Oh, okay.
You guys are both from the Bergs.
Yeah.
Shippensburg, Chambersburg.
Yeah, Shippensburg's down near Chambersburg.
Yep.
What are you going? What's with all the Bergs?
All the birds. Bedford.
Lynchburg.
That's not too
in
far from me. I used to go hunting up in Bedford.
Oh, okay, cool.
By the truck stop up there.
Okay.
Right off Turnpike.
Oh, okay.
Very cool. You guys both from the same neck of the woods, kind of.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, Shane, how long have you been treasure hunting and metal detecting?
Since 1996.
It's 96. And what got you started in it?
My grandfather and father did it. And once I turned 18, I got my own metal detector, and then I got into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kind of went out on your own.
Yeah.
And what kind of metal detector did you start with?
It was actually a Radio Shack.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
I remember them once.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what you started with. Now, do you remember anything cool that you found with that detector?
Lots of silver coins, actually.
Really?
Yeah, some gold rings, some relics.
Okay.
But before we get too far, let's talk about what makes you unique compared to other metal detectorists there.
Yeah, thank you, Jaron.
Oh, okay. Well, I am completely blind. So I do it all completely blind with no help.
Now, all right. Now you're going to have to explain this to me, Shane. Okay. Now I'm sure you have somebody that goes with you first off, correct?
Sometimes, not always.
Not always. Okay.
No. No.
All right. So, we know, you're not deaf, so you hear
No.
the tones.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
So, gosh, what a challenge that's got to be. You know?
No, it's not.
All right. Well, explain to me.
When I first started, I could see.
Okay.
So then when I lost my eyesight, I quit for a while, and I was like, you know what? I love it too much. I'm going to get back into it.
Okay.
So at that time, I had a White's DFX, and I couldn't read the screen anymore.
Right.
So I did some research, and I found the Garrett AT Pro, and it had tactile buttons. So then I started using that in 2012, and that's what I've been using ever since, the Garrett AT Pro.
Oh, okay. And I know they say when you're blind, your hearing is so just amazing. The tones you hear, can you pretty much decipher? I'm not even digging that.
Yeah, kind of. Like I can tell if it's going to be a coin or it's going to be fine. You never know. Sometimes, you know how it is. Tones are a little jumbled.
Uh-huh. Still, wow, brother, it's really.
But you have like that extra added hearing bonus because a lot of metal detectors, they have to rely on the hearing the tones to justify whether or not they're going to dig it or not.
Right.
His hearing, I would imagine it's like amplified a little extra.
Right.
You kind of learn to use it more. I guess that makes sense. It's not that my hearing's better than other people's. I just use it more. I guess I use it to hear.
Yeah. So it's more fine tuned, I would think. Right.
Yeah. It might sound weird, but like say I can hear things like if I'm walking up to like a car or a wall. You just kind of learn to use your hearing to know what's around you.
That's right. Which I'm sure when people have sight, they don't do that.
No.
But so do you use headphones or like earbuds?
I use headphones.
Just regular headphones. You prefer those?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Interesting. So what's the coolest thing you've ever found?
Oh, coin wise, I found a William III shilling from the 1600s.
That's cool.
What that was doing in Pennsylvania, I have no idea.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah. As far as relic wise, I found a bombardier's pin from World War II.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah.
All right.
So you do most of your stuff up there around Bedford then?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Like farms and stuff, old houses.
Yep. Water, rivers, creeks.
Yeah.
Really? Now, do you find
river hunting? When you're going down the river, are you usually walking down, or are you in a canoe, or?
Sometimes I go with friends and we'll kayak. Sometimes we'll walk in, and sometimes I just go by myself. I'll spend a day at the river all by myself, just walking up down the river.
So, do you prefer river hunting over like field hunting?
I do like water hunting.
Okay, reason why? What's the reason?
I think because I'm a water bug. I like the water.
Okay,
and I just super enjoy it. I guess. Not really that I find more in the water. I just enjoy being in the water.
Just enjoy the water that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was wondering. I just thought, man, the water's the place to be.
Yeah.
It's like getting your feet wet.
And this year I'm gonna try my luck with prospecting. I got some gold claw pans, so I'm gonna try my luck with that.
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, don't look for any up in Pennsylvania.
Uh-oh. No gold in Pennsylvania?
Not really, unless you want to dig about 3 feet deep. And you're not allowed using any equipment.
Oh, okay.
A shovel, classifier, buckets, and pans. That's about it. And you can put a sluice box in there, but I mean, there's gold in Lancaster, York area. Me and Darth, they're in the site. We were over there a couple times, and we found some gold over there, but you had to get like 5-gallon buckets full of material, and you might get 6 or 7 fly poop pieces out of it.
Wow.
Not worth it. I mean, now there is some places in Pennsylvania does have gold, but I don't know where they're at because nobody's telling me.
I think it's up near like the Williams
up at Blue Mountain. I heard there was somebody up at Blue Mountain found some, but not sure.
Where's Blue Mountain at?
Their Turnpike.
Oh, Blue Knob.
Well, no, I thought they called it Blue Mountain.
Oh, okay. I'm not too familiar with it then.
Well, yeah, but you still could go to like Virginia Ridge.
Yeah, I go to Virginia and of course Ohio, and mostly that's where I usually prospect. But
yeah, are you sure you want to get into gold prospecting?
Just for fun. Just see if I can.
Sure, that's what they always say. Just for fun.
There might be some up around Bedford. I don't know. I'd have to look at the glacier layout and see.
Yeah. It seems like once you find that first couple pieces of gold, then you're doomed. Next thing
Yeah,
you're
if you do the glacier maps and stuff, of course, it'll report the areas that had glacier gold, which was around York, Lancaster area. But I'm not sure if there's any up around Bedford or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, at least I'll find some sinkers maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, well, and that's how you learn. That's how you practice too.
Yeah.
Keep the lead sinkers in the pan. You're going to keep gold in the pan.
Yeah, you'll find
Yeah.
some buckshot. Well, you got to
That's why
go.
we always smashed them and cut them up into small pieces and mix them with your dirt and pan them. So
Yeah.
if you can keep the little lead sinkers in there, you can keep gold in the pan.
Well, he's got a gold claw pan. That's what he's going to
Yeah.
go with. Yeah. Which size gold claw pan did you get?
I think it's the medium size.
Medium one?
Well, yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That big.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, I did tell him his best bet is to get a concrete mixing tub
Yeah.
and use it in there, get some dirt and use it in there. That way you're not in the stream and losing the material.
And
in
the
case
gold
you-
claw, you're side to side also.
Yeah.
Not front to back.
Yeah. Cool though. Pretty interesting. Oh, good luck, Shane. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like I said, it all starts there and then it
Yeah.
just spirals downhill. Next thing you know, you're buying a sluice, then a dredge, and then it's just
You never know. I might get lucky and find a 1 gram chunk.
You might. It sounds like you're pretty lucky so far with your metal detecting. So,
I mean, I do find lots of lead in the rivers.
yeah. Oh, I bet in the rivers you got to find tons of lead.
And
Yeah.
I actually found gold in the river last year, but it was a gold wedding band.
Still gold.
Yep.
Gold's gold.
Now, you do YouTube videos, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Tell us about your channel.
Yeah.
I originally started my channel name is The Blind Treasure Hunter,
Okay.
but it originally started out as See It My Way because I originally started my channel. It was about my eyesight. I wanted everybody to see it my way. I wanted to help people through their adventure, or not adventures, but obtaining a disability, I guess, and not to give up and just keep trying.
Right.
Because it's a big obstacle when you first obtain a disability.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would have to be. Yeah.
I mean, not to sound weird or rude, but I bet you probably hit your head on a bunch of crap, don't you?
Yeah.
Down the creek, walking down the river. I mean, branches sticking out that,
Oh my, yeah.
I mean, you're not going to know they're there, and all of a sudden, whack.
Yep. I run into branches and trees that fell down all the time. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
It happens.
Oh,
It's
shit.
normal.
Yeah, I mean, you're walking in the creek, you're not, I mean, the logs are everywhere. There's
Yep.
probably debris in the creek. I mean,
Big rocks. Yep.
Yeah, slippery rocks. I guess you just
Yeah.
learn to be a little more
yeah.
careful.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. I just take my time and
Tread more slowly and more lightly.
How do you, I mean, I know most of these areas, how do you find your way back? I mean, you're at a starting location when you leave, and I'm sure you're with somebody when you get there, but when you go on your way,
sometimes if I don't know the river real well, I'll put like a little marker on my GPS on my phone. I have a little blind app.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get lost, I can just open that app up and it'll tell me back to where I dropped that point. So I know where to go back. And I'm in a river, so it's either this way or that way. So it's not.
okay, cool. I
Does
didn't know
Does
that.
does it ping when you get to your destination?
It kind of tells me like 100 feet, 200 feet, when I
Oh.
get closer or farther away.
Well,
Okay.
that's cool.
Now, is
Yeah.
that what you do? Like if you're hunting, say a big field or something, and you park somewhere?
No, actually in fields, I just kind of wonder. Mostly when I'm in farm fields, I'm pretty much always with not always, 90% of the time with somebody in the farm fields.
Okay. Which
But
yeah.
like when I go into parks, if it's a park I've never been in before, I'm not familiar with it.
Mhm.
I get my wife to walk me around and she'll say, okay, there's a playground here, or there's a road here. So if you hear cars driving by, this is the road, or we
Okay.
just kind of plot out landmarks of the area.
Okay.
That's cool. That you
Yeah.
pick up on it that quickly on the area you're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever got to hunt down by any of the what is that, Gettysburg area down there in Pennsylvania? Any spots
No,
down there?
Gettysburg's a tough area to get to.
Is it? That's what Rich
Yeah, I
always
told him.
says.
I'm only like 35, 40 minutes away, and
Yeah.
you just can't find anybody over there that'll let you go anywhere.
No, it's so protected by the federal government, and what's private, everybody's got permission on it. They can get permission on it.
I mean, there is some people in some clubs that have farmers and people that let them go on, but I just don't have those connections.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you guys need, some of them connections.
Yeah.
Well, Shane, we
Right.
kind of talked about the hearing, and I would think that's not necessarily as important as once you dig something, it's going to be the touch and the feel to know what you found.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a long time to kind of guess what thing. Like coins are pretty easy. Like if it's dime or quarter, I can feel the reeded edge. Wheat pennies and stuff, I can kind of feel that it's a wheat penny. Nickels,
You
I
tell if
can
it's
tell.
clad or not.
Yeah, zinc penny. Everybody, zinc penny. You can definitely tell it's zinc.
Right.
They're always half corroded away.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, they have like corroded bubbles. You could definitely feel them.
Yep.
So coolest relic you ever found then was that pin, and then
Well, yeah. To me, I mean, I found all kind of crodal bells. I found a War of 1812 button, a General Staff button from War of 1812.
Wow.
Tom back buttons, all the flat buttons.
and most of them you find in the river or in fields.
Mostly in fields.
Also in fields.
I only found a handful of flat buttons in the river.
So in the rivers, I mean, what kind of things you find in the river?
Everything.
Really?
And last year I found a half real from 1780 in the river last year.
Okay.
Benjamin $50, gold rings,
Wow.
cell phones, fishing lures. I found 305 fishing lures last year.
You find a lot of fishing lures, a lot of slingshot. Now, is there certain spots on the river that you find are better than others? Like, would it be a bend of a river, or
Yeah, you kind of got to find where there was possibly crossings at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you'll be surprised. You'll just start finding stuff where it's like, what's this doing here?
Really?
Yeah, fishing spots. I like to find the fishing spots because I don't mind finding fishing lures and sinkers.
Okay. Why?
Well, just fun. I enjoy it. I mean, that's that's what hobbies are all about.
Right. You're like, oh, that's a spinner bait. Oh, let's put that on with my spinner bait collection.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful with the hooks and stuff too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yep. I was just I hit a trout stream the other day and I found a bunch of fishing lures and mostly every one of them had treble hooks on it.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
But I wear a glove.
Yeah.
You go to other states too, or just around Pennsylvania?
Sometimes I go to other states, meet up with other YouTubers or meet up with friends. Virginia, New York.
Virginia, New York. You ever been to Ohio yet or no?
No Ohio yet. I'd like to.
Okay, you'll have to come up here and find you some of that Ohio gold.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, it sounds like one of your followers must have pranked you or something because somebody was ask him about the Where's Waldo book that got sent to him.
Oh, okay. No, that wasn't a prank. Carson Prospecting Brian. You guys know him? He sent me a Where's Waldo book. And every place there was a Waldo, he glued a little piece of gold so I could find all the Waldos.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, it was a super cool gift. Brian's a super awesome guy.
Cool.
That is
You
cool.
Chance to go out and metal detect the beaches?
Yeah, sometimes when we go to like Florida or South Carolina for vacation, I'll hit the beaches. But I never have good luck at the beaches.
Oh no.
No.
Wonder why I just hit too much, you think? Or
Yeah, it seems like every time we go, there's always a bunch of other detectorists there.
I see. Now, is there any place you would, if money was no object and you can go anywhere you wanted and detect, is there any place you would like to go?
I'd like to go to Mount Vernon, George Washington's estate from the 1700s.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
Because he had a big estate there, and He had a huge farm, thousands of acres
Oh wow.
back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of a cool place, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have thought he'd said Australia because
That's right. Well, yeah.
Oh, lots of gold there.
Yeah. And being a detectorist, yeah, you would think
Yeah.
I'm going to Australia, boys.
Yeah. I'd be
Uh-huh.
afraid to go to Australia. Too many snakes and spiders.
Yeah. Wait, well, there's a new question. What you're up there in Pennsylvania now? There's rattlesnakes and stuff up there, right?
Oh
So-
yeah.
They haven't bothered me yet. I know I've been out with people and they've been around me. One swam under my butt one time.
Oh, geez.
But generally, they don't really bother you.
Okay.
Like I stay away from the banks because there's lots of copperheads that hang out in the banks on the rivers.
Copperhead, sure. Oh,
Yeah, so I stay away from the banks.
Okay. Phew. Yeah, that would be the scariest part because
Actually, what gets me the most are the crayfish
oh
because sometimes they'll just swim through my hair, push through my hand. But sometimes they'll latch on.
yeah.
And they still hurt when you got gloves on.
They do. They're painful. And there's some big ones.
Yeah.
They're yeah.
Sometimes they scare the crap out of me sometimes when I grab
yeah,
onto
all of
one.
a sudden you reach down, next thing you know, something grabs hold of your finger.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
holding on. It don't
Most times they'll just kind of flap their little tail and wiggle out of my hand.
Yeah.
Every once in a while they'll latch on.
That's an eye opener when that
Yeah.
happens. Like, okay.
Hey, at least it's not an alligator.
Yeah. Yep. There's
Yeah. Uh-huh. So how many videos do you got out now on YouTube?
Probably over 1,000.
Wow. So how long have you been doing YouTube videos?
I think since 2018 is when I first started putting videos on.
And you got that many?
You
Holy cow. How many followers you up to?
know, 4,200, I think.
Nice. Very nice. And the name of that channel is changed now. It's Shane Blind
It's just
just-
the blind treasure hunter.
Blind Treasure Hunter. That's
Yeah, I've put the link out a couple times.
okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Cool. Interesting.
I get some more followers. Yep.
You're busy.
Hmm.
You're very
Would you be willing to get a new metal detector with all the new advanced machines that've been coming out lately, or are you going to stick with what you got?
I'd like to get a new one, but it's too hard. A lot of the detectors now you have to see them to use them.
okay.
And ground balancing will probably be hard too. Yeah.
As long as it's pretty easy. Most of them are automatics now. And
Yeah. So is there anyone you would like to get that you've had
I've always wanted a CTX 3030. But
Well, good machine, my friend, because that's what I run.
yeah.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
one you have, Rob?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But you'll stick with your Garrett for now, right?
Yeah, until I can find something else I can use.
Right. I got you. Now you use a pinpointer and everything too.
Oh yeah, yep. I use the Nocta Macro pulse dive in the water and just a Garrett Pro pointer on land.
Okay. Gotcha. So that would be the orange thingy one.
Well, I actually have the original one from 2012. So
Oh, geez. Okay.
yeah,
You
No,
like
it's
it?
not the Garrett Carrot.
no, it's the original before the Garrett Carrot.
Or the
Oh,
Garrett?
that's-
The black one.
Yeah. So I got my money's worth out of it. Still using it today.
Yeah, if you're still using it today, you definitely got your money's worth for sure.
And the pulse dive is awesome in the water.
I mean, in your position, if you got equipment that works and you really get to know it, I'd be like you. It would be hard to just change over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my buddies in the water, they're like, "You find your targets so fast." I said, "It's because I'm not using my balls." I go all by feel in the water.
Feel.
A lot of people try to eyeball their target once they get it in the water.
Right. And you just use your pinpointer in your hand.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Interesting. So, I'm just kind of amazed. I think it's really cool. Yeah.
So you got any adventures planned for the future we should look out for?
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah. I'll be in the river quite a bit this summer. I
Uh-huh.
had my first trip in the water Friday, so I got my first hunt in the water.
Okay, and how'd you do?
Pretty good.
Yeah, what'd you find?
Lots of fishing lures and sinkers. That video will be coming out tomorrow night.
Lots of fishing hooks and sinkers. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a find. That's better
Yeah.
than ever found.
You know, another question: Do you edit your own videos?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I mean, like when I edit, I actually have to see when I cut it off and stuff like that. How do you like me? I count 3, 2, 1, go, and then I know in 2 seconds I can chop that part off, and that's the starting of my video and stuff like that. I mean, how do you do that?
Just kind of make my video clips. Then I put in I use iMovie editor because it's accessible for, like I can use my phone. It talks to me. It has a voiceover accessibility thing for the blind.
Oh.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put all my videos together. If I have to clip anything, I'll do that myself. But if I have to, my wife does do the pictures for me because of course I can't take pictures of like the coins I find and
Right.
relics. So I get her to take the pictures and
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
She helps you out.
Yeah, but
with-
don't you use a GoPro, don't you?
no, I use my iPhone for everything, water and
Oh,
land.
okay. All right.
Oh,
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
know if it had that feature, like when you get through, like there's on my stuff, you got the feature, like if you're watching the video and you want to take a picture of that part, you just push the button and it'll actually snap a shot of the video.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know if that's how you had your stuff set up.
No, just iPhone because I'm just real good with using the iPhone. I record my own videos. Sometimes they're not the best, but I do record them.
Cool.
of operation.
So I take your family is very supportive of your adventures metal detecting.
Oh my, yep, absolutely.
That's cool.
Most of the time, my wife will just drop me off, and I say, well, "I'll text you when I'm done."
Here, go metal detect.
Yeah, I have a few friends I metal detect with, so
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. It
Yeah.
is. It's really
Now, how many years did you say you had your vision before when you were metal detecting before you lost it?
I lost my vision. Like it wasn't like an all of a sudden I lost it. I have a congenital eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa.
Mhm.
So I was born with it. So I started losing my eyesight at birth, but it was a super slow progression. So I knew it was going to happen.
Right.
So I lost my eyesight around most of my usable eyesight probably between 2010 2012. So probably, I guess 14 years I had eyesight metal detecting, 12, 14 years, something like that.
Okay.
Now,
I
did
mean,
you
well,
think?
it-
Oh, go
one
ahead.
thing I was gonna say, one thing's good. At least you got to see colors and stuff like that before you lost your sight. You know.
Yeah. And I know what most coins look like because I could see them, back in the day. So I can at least visualize what coins look like when I find them.
Right. Now, did you think that when you lost your sight that you'd have to give up metal detecting?
I did.
And then
Yeah.
you just
And
said,
then, I said, nope, I'm so passionate about it. I'm just going to figure it out.
and you did.
Yeah, I figured it out.
That's cool. I think it's freaking awesome.
So like on land, when I pinpoint my target, I use a golf tee. So I'll take the golf tee and stick it right down in the middle of the coil.
Uh-huh.
And I know where to dig every time. I'm spot on. Pretty much 95% of the time I'm spot on.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea for people that can see. Yeah.
Never thought of that.
And in the river, I think it's easier to find your targets in the river. I mean, that's just my opinion because I just pinpoint it, just stick my hand down there and just start, pushing the dirt and rocks away. And
Uh-huh.
and then I'll just get my pinpointer out and try to find it that way.
Now,
I carry
now that pinpointer, when it's underwater like that, does it just does it vibrate?
Yeah, it vibrates and beeps.
Okay, so you could feel it to know you're right
Yep.
there on the target.
Ain't you worried about jacking a fish hook in your hand?
Yeah, it's happened before.
Yeah.
Got to get a lot of tetanus shots, do you?
Yeah.
I mean, you find all them lures, yeah, it's bound to happen.
Well, yeah.
lots of big treble hooks that people were snagging with. Just you never know what you're gonna find in the river.
Right. You have no clue. Yeah, I think the best I've only ever found old cigarette wrappers, the foil ones, and
Yeah.
pull tabs. That's about it.
Me too. That's all I ever found.
Some people aren't meant to metal detect.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'd go nuts out here in Arizona. He would.
Huh.
You find bullets. You find little pieces of aluminum foil come off campfires from somewhere
Yeah,
miles
that
away.
too. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Buckshot, birdshot.
And you
Lots
probably
of
find a lot of that crap like that too, don't you, Shane?
Oh my, yeah. Beaver tail pull tabs are
Yeah.
polluted everywhere.
Yeah. Them things will be around. They're like dinosaurs. They're never going away.
Yeah, that's one thing about metal detecting. You got to be willing to dig a lot of trash to find a little bit of treasure.
Yeah. That's what they say. But sometimes when you just keep finding trash, you get discouraged.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know? And
Now, with the finds that you do find, the junk finds, do you separate them by alloys and then recycle them, or just?
I throw it all in a bucket and I give it to a buddy that scraps metal.
oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, get rid of it while you can, right?
yeah. So I just save everything, and then I'll tell him, "Hey, I got 5 buckets," and he'll come pick it up.
Oh.
5
We
buckets.
got 5 buckets, dude.
Yeah, he just came a couple weeks ago and picked up everything from last year.
Holy cow. So 5 buckets was like a year's worth of lead and scrap and fishing hooks.
Horseshoe pieces and just all kinds of junk.
Well, if he went fishing, he'd never have to make his own sinkers.
Yeah. I find even sinkers from the 1800s, which are pretty neat. And sometimes I find them with the old cloth string on them still.
What?
Yeah. Oh my, yeah.
Now that'd be surprising to find.
Now, how do you know it's a sinker from the 1800s?
Just by the way they're made. Sometimes they'll flatten out a bullet or a musket ball or just a chunk of lead. Sometimes they'll have square holes in them from square nails. They punch through it.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah, all the old sinkers I think are really cool. They're unique.
That would be cool. See, if I would have found one of them before, I would have known what it was. But now if I ever came across one, I'd be like, that's an old sinker from the 1800s.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah,
Now,
so
do you have like a display case that you put all these cool finds in?
No, I told my wife I need to start because I got a lot of stuff stored away in totes. And
right. You should have it in like cool little display cases and just put up, I mean, that's pretty cool. Those are great finds.
What's your best Civil War relic that you found, you think?
I don't find a lot Civil War, just like 3 ringers and just a couple Civil War buttons. That's about it. Not a whole lot.
No buckles or anything like that?
No, nothing that has like a Confederate or Union or anything on it. Just regular, like plain buckles and.
Okay. So what is on your list of things that you have to find?
A marble.
I don't think a metal detector will set a marble off, would or vice versa.
Everybody finds marbles, and I want to find one. I never find them.
So that would be your like the greatest find ever if you found
yeah, I'd be super excited.
Oh, you're looking in the wrong places. You gotta go look in yards, I think.
I found
numerous marbles metal detecting.
Yeah, really? Everybody finds them. I never find them.
Oh, must just be when you're digging the hole to get your target, right?
Even in the river, a lot of people I watch, they'll find marbles in the river, clay marbles, just the fancy marbles.
I'll be darned. A marble.
Yep.
I would have thought, it's a Civil War belt buckle is what I want to find.
I think it's like, just a kid has a coin in his pocket and a marble and drops them, loses them both.
Yeah.
And they're in the same hole.
You're right. Yeah. Interesting.
Have you ever found a gun or parts of a gun?
No guns yet. Toy guns.
Really? Now, have you ever thought about doing like magnet fishing?
Oh, I do that a little bit.
Oh, you do that too?
Yeah.
So what have you found cool magnet fishing?
Not much. Probably the coolest thing I found was a minnow bucket with minnows still in it.
That would be cool too. A manhole bucket, interesting.
Yeah, like the waterways are pretty clean around here, so
Are they?
the most action I get is at boat docks.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
drop wrenches and other junk and bungee cords and
Okay.
ratchet straps.
All right. And do you enjoy the magnet fishing?
It's okay. It can be boring.
Oh,
For me, because it's like just throw, nothing, you know.
uh-huh.
Like those guys in bigger cities, they find the good stuff.
Well, sure, yeah. Where all the
Yeah.
Well,
criminals-
even the people that can see tend to usually, a lot of them will actually throw their magnet and get it attached to like a bridge or something. You don't have that eyesight. Have you ever got it stuck to something you didn't know what it was?
One time, and I hope it never happens again. I thought I was losing my magnet. Metal detecting Randy, a buddy of mine, we went to a boat dock, and here we didn't realize the side of the boat dock was metal. We both threw them in and clunk, clunk. It would probably took us about 45 minutes to get them off, both magnets. We thought we were losing them.
Holy cow. Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah.
How the heck do you get them off though when they get stuck like that?
Most people use like come alongs, crowbars.
Cow.
You know, like some of the magnets are pretty strong. Or like some people use the 3,600-pound ones, and
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like,
yeah,
how are you
you
getting
get
that
it.
off?
You get it stuck to something big, you got to use a come along.
Yeah, if you get it hooked to a Buick down there under
Yeah.
it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's not budging. So what do? Just throw your rope in and call it a day, I guess. Man, see, that's crazy.
Some of those guys make decent money with all the scrap metal.
Oh,
You know,
really?
make $100, $200 if they get enough scrap metal.
Well, I guess you're right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just never know what you find.
I think scrap prices are up right now too.
Yeah, they may be. I haven't checked, but interesting.
We went.
What's that, Rob?
I said not where we went.
Oh, when you cashed in that aluminum and stuff.
Yeah, we made more off aluminum than we did the steel.
Oh wow.
3 cents a pound for steel.
Huh.
Aluminum flat. It was dirty aluminum, so we got, what was it, 55 cents a pound or $55 total. I think it was 25 cents a pound.
Yeah, I think it's 11 cents a pound right here for scrap
Oh.
iron right now.
Just for scrap.
I'm
Yeah.
just curious what the prices are for lead.
It was up to 40 some cents, but I don't know what it's at now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
30 some cents a pound for lead?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I didn't know.
You know, yeah, it really picked up in price.
Yeah, it has definitely. Yeah, remember the days when people used to save their newspapers and take them to the recycling plant?
Yeah, yeah. Bottles, glass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that was when it was cool.
Yeah.
It does that no more. So, what about? All right, if you had the chance, would you like to go and like metal detect on Oak Island?
Yeah, I guess it'd be fun.
Would that be like a cool place for you to metal detect?
It would be cool if you had to go up there.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good spot for you to go.
Yeah,
So,
and get together with Rob Drayton.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
see, you go up there with him.
Yeah.
See, I think that'd be the ideal spot for anybody that's serious about metal detecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're Australia still for the gold.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. They're lucky to have all that gold.
Right?
Yeah.
Just imagine if
I would want to go to Hawaii and swing my metal detector on the beach there.
the beaches in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Because all the tourists.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That could be there's probably tons of metal detectors down there though, right?
No, I'm sure there's.
You don't see you don't see too many people on YouTube from Hawaii. I mean, there's a couple, but there's not very many.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, when you go on vacation, do you take your metal detector with you?
Yep, everywhere.
Where you go, it goes.
Yeah. Even when I go to my hometown, everybody's like, "You got your metal detector?" Yeah, of course I do.
It's right here. Always
Yep.
got it with me. Is
Yep.
that something that all metal detectors should do, or should they always carry a metal detector with them?
Oh yeah. You never know when you can get a great opportunity to metal detect somewhere.
That's true. That is true. Now,
I mean,
And I'll go.
take it with
go
me
ahead.
everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And last year, I didn't take it with me to Arizona because I already had one there.
right?
I wanted to swing a detector.
Yeah, in Arizona, I think you'd always want to have it. Yeah.
I'll swing anywhere. I've hit places somebody will say, "Oh, you're never gonna find anything in there," and you go in there and it's like, "Oh, look at all this cool stuff I found."
Now, what determines a good place to hunt for you?
Oh, I guess just anything where there's an old home site or an old farm, or you never know. You never know what was somewhere 200 years ago.
Sure. Have you ever come across any old cellar holes that you've hunted?
No,
No, not
I
yet.
don't really hit old home sites, but never cellar holes.
Right. They're probably
Now, when you ask for like permissions and stuff like that, do you generally take somebody with you, or
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It'd be pretty hard knocking on somebody. Hey, I'm blind. Can I stumble around the yard?
Do you ever go to seated hunts like what they have up in the New England areas where you got a bunch of guys?
I've gone to one. Yeah, I've gone to one. I mean,
That's
it was
it?
all right. Yeah, just one.
No desire to go to more of them?
Yeah, I'd probably go to another one, but it's just it's not as much fun finding seated stuff.
Sure it's not the same.
They
Right?
have the one in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania up in Emporium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
but how about Florida hunt? Would you ever go to one of the Florida hunts?
I would just to meet people. But yeah, that's the exciting part, just meeting new people and meeting people you see on YouTube.
So who's your favorite YouTube metal detectorist?
Oh, I don't know. Everybody always asks me. I don't think I can't pick one.
Okay, you can't pick one. It ain't Rob.
Yeah.
That's what most say. Oh, it's Rob. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I have a long list of people I'd like to meet.
Really?
It's on YouTube. Oh yeah, lots
I'll
of
rattle
people.
a couple of them off. Maybe it'll happen.
I would like to hunt with Rob. That's one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well,
Oh
if
my
you ever
gosh.
Diego, let me know.
Yeah. Lots of guys in Pittsburgh I'd like to meet up with, like Mark TBH and SWPA,
Uh-huh.
PA Relic Hunters. I don't know if
Right.
you guys are familiar with any of them.
Yeah, they sound familiar. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Just a bunch.
There's lots of people. Yeah. Ohio River Shane, I'd like to get together with him sometime.
Mm-hmm. Now, has there ever been any of them like lost treasures that you've been interested in trying to find?
Not really.
No. It's just not your bag.
Yeah. Like there's one in my hometown that
the Goonies didn't influence you to go wanting to do treasure hunting?
Right.
Oh my, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Well, you said probably your dad and your grandpa that influenced you into it.
Oh
right?
my, yeah.
It got you started. What kind of detectors did they have? Those Radio Shack ones too?
Oh no, they both had whites. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. They were like all metal. Everything was metal, even the wire cover for the speaker.
Oh sure, yeah.
Because that was, I think they bought them in the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around that time frame.
Now, do you
even
remember?
Even the screw bolts to hold the coil to the shaft, it was metal too.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember any of the cool stuff they found?
Yeah, back then they found lots of silver coin. There was nothing to find silver 50s. Yeah, it was nothing from to find like Benjamin half dollars and Kennedy silver halves and silver dollars and silver quarters. My first silver coin I found was a Standing Liberty quarter from 1917, and I was so excited, and I showed my pappy like, that's just a Standing Liberty quarter. I'm like, huh?
He's like, I got a bag full of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So when they started detecting, it was nothing to find lots of silver coins.
This is true.
Ever been to any ghost towns and wanted to possibly metal detect yet or have in the past?
There's some in my area, but I just never had a chance to hit them.
Is there some ghost towns in that area?
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah. See, now that would be cool places to go, right?
Yeah, a lot of them are privately owned now, so it's hard to get permissions to hit them.
God, everything. It's like,
Yeah,
they just don't want you to have no fun.
yeah.
It's like,
Old coal mining towns. And,
see, another cool place to search.
Yeah.
And see, those are the kind of places I'd like to look at too.
yeah.
Well, while we're talking about ghost towns, and Dennis isn't going to be here, so
Do it.
our buddy Dennis that's usually here, likes to ask the question: what is your scariest moment when you've been out, metal detecting or magnet fishing or treasure hunting of any sort?
Yeah.
I've never really had scary moments. I've been in parks before, and I've been way too close to people, and I'd FaceTime my wife. I hear somebody close to me, and she's like, "Yeah, you're real close. You walk 10 more feet, you're gonna trample on them." Nothing real scary. Never.
No.
No,
Not before you lost your vision or after?
no, never had any. I've been
Not
lucky, I
even
guess.
a rattlesnake swimming under your butt?
No, it didn't. I wasn't afraid of that either. I don't know.
Wow. Jeez.
That's everybody asks me, what happens if you get bit by a snake? I'll figure it out when it happens.
Yeah, right. That would yeah, that'd be like probably the worst case scenario. Yeah. Because you could just walk and step right on it, not even know it. It's too late, especially like a copperhead or something.
Yeah, so I stay off the banks.
That's the thing. At least a rattlesnake will rattle, but copperhead don't.
No.
He's just there.
Sometimes I'm with my friends. They're like, "Do not go up in the bank right now." He says, "I can count 3 copperheads sitting right over there."
Holy cow! Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be your scariest moment. Looking up on a nest of copperheads. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't let it deter me though. I'm still going to do what I love to do.
Of course you can't. Or you'd never go out.
Yep.
Or you'd only go out.
So when you do go by yourself, is it just generally to like a park or something?
Parks, river, streams. I'll just get somebody to drop me off in the river or stream and just go on my merry way.
Now you said sometimes you metal detect from a kayak.
Right? My friends and I will take kayaks down the river. We'll just stop here and there and metal detect.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like rolling down the river with your detector hanging.
No.
Like, explain that to me. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just strolling down through the river, and it's like, oh, this looks like an interesting spot, and then you go, okay, I'm in, and away you go.
No, I don't kayak by myself.
No, I would hope not.
No.
I don't think you want to do that.
I told my wife I want to give it a try, but she's like, nah, no.
Well, I guess you could put your phone on the front and have her on there FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Go left.
Your AT Pro, it isn't waterproof though, is it? The whole thing?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know the whole thing was.
Yep. Up to 10 feet. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Well,
You can just lay it down in the water.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep.
Ew.
Wow.
That's always good then.
I didn't realize that.
No. Boy, everybody loves them AT Pros, don't they?
Yeah.
Seems
At the end of last summer, I started snorkeling, and I have on my pulse dive. It's like a little handheld metal detector. It's waterproof. So I'm gonna try to do some snorkeling, in 4 or 5 foot water.
Any luck?
I just started doing it last year.
Okay.
It's gonna be a learning progress.
All right. So you're not giving up on it.
Oh no.
Okay. You could get you one of them hookahs.
I definitely want a hookah, but they're a little pricey.
They are, aren't they?
Well,
Yeah.
What was that Scott wanted to get? The Nebo or
That was
something?
a snorkel.
Oh.
That was a snorkel.
Yeah, the blue Nemo's $1,000.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I thought they had some hookahs for like 500 though. Yeah.
No, I'm not
swear
sure.
I swear I've seen them for like 5. Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's not too. You know,
Yeah.
and that was with I forget how many feet of hose and a regulator and the whole 9 yards. So
Yeah. I think the Blue Nemo comes with a 10 foot and 40 foot.
okay.
40 foot, I would never go 40 feet. That's too deep.
Heck,
But 10 feet's not bad.
no, that'd be
I
okay.
think that most of the price is going to be in the batteries. To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what it is. And the fans, you get about an hour and a half out of the battery life for the fans.
See, that would be kind of fun though to
Yeah.
do with the underwater detector. Yeah, find some of them swimming holes and
Yep.
you know, hit them. You probably do okay.
Yeah, I love being in the water. So
Right. You sound like you're a water dog, so it's like,
yeah,
hey, that sounds like the perfect setup for you.
yeah,
That's what you need then. Then we could see some videos of you doing that.
yeah.
Yeah. Then you just find it. Do you know of any local swimming holes?
Oh my, yeah. That's
there you
why I'd
go.
like to get one.
You're in business then.
Yeah,
That's half the battle.
yeah.
So you're there. Very cool. Dang, that's awesome, dude. You just amazing.
Well, thank you.
You're
But
welcome.
But it's all about what you're passionate about. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
if we all gave up, then it's not good. You got to keep on keeping on.
Right.
Enjoy life and keep happy.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
How long was it since you lost your vision that you got back into it, or was it just right back into it?
Oh, I'm gonna say about 2 years.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I threw my little pity party for myself and
Right.
got over that.
And then you're sitting around one day and you're like, you know what? I think I want to try metal detecting again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And away you went.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
You're like, I can hear the machine.
Yeah.
Need to see it, right? Not
Oh,
on
your wife take me out, drop me off. I'm on my own.
because the AT Pro doesn't have nothing visual that you have to look at, does it?
Nope. I memorized all the buttons, and I just know how many clicks to do this, how many clicks to do that. And,
Right. And then it's all just about the tones.
yep.
Yeah, it'll show you a little LCD screen where the target may be at.
Oh, like the depth and crap of the target.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it has numbers
Yeah.
and stuff, but
With
I never use it.
Right.
you just hear
It's like I hear it. It's a strong tone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me ask you something. So, with that being said, you can't see the screen to tell the depth. Does your tones tell you the depth or give you an idea?
Yes, with the Garrett, the deeper something is, the quieter the tone will be. So it kind of lets you know the depth of that. It's another reason I like the Garrett.
Okay.
But I don't think a lot of people like that because they get tricked whenever the tone's not super strong.
Right.
Like a lot of people are used to it to be a one constant strong tone.
So, do you have like a digging thing that you use, like one of the spade shovels, or?
Yeah, I use an 18-inch Samson Les shovel.
Okay.
Has like serrated edges on the edges.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I guess even just having your pinpointer is going to help you out if it's a little deeper than you might think too.
Oh my, yeah.
Dig out some
When
more.
When I first started metal detecting, there was no such thing as a pinpointer.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that was not fun detecting back then.
Picking everything up and holding it over the metal detector.
Yep. Yeah. And I think I got my first pinpointer in 2000 or 2001.
I mean, have you ever accidentally hit a sewer pipe or electrical pipe or anything like that?
No, I have stumbled onto some electrical lines, but I got lucky enough where I didn't dig through them.
Yeah, because you don't know. You're just getting a tone. It's like,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm digging.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah, that would be something. Wow.
Yeah.
it's true. Right. If you're searching in somebody's yard, that looking for
sometimes,
your marble.
Yeah.
That could be something that could happen.
Yeah.
Now, do you
Sometimes,
do all metal? Do you do any discrimination or anything like that? Or-
I run pretty much all metal unless it's like crazy iron. I'll discriminate a little bit.
Hmm. See, I'm surprised. Like Garrett, has Garrett ever reached out to you?
No, but I've reached out to them multiple times and they didn't seem to have much interest.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. See, I would think they would be very interested in your story.
Yeah, you would have thought.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're a heck of a spokesman for their
I
machine.
mean, how many blind metal detector treasure hunters is there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd be a heck of a spokesman.
I'm sure you're not the only one, but I'm sure there's not too many of them.
I know of one. Oh my gosh, he's from Ohio. He has a podcast, Beyond Sight and Sound.
Yeah. That's what the heck's his
Oh crap!
I
I
Josh?
can't remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
Josh Kimmel?
Kimmel.
Yeah, yep,
thank
Josh
you,
Kimmel. Yep, that's what. Yeah,
Yep, you're right. Yeah.
yeah. But that's the only other one I know.
Right.
Yeah, see, you guys, Garrett should be all over you guys, man. I'm just saying.
I don't think he detects as much as he used to.
No, I'm not sure. So yeah, if anybody from Garrett's listening, what are you guys thinking?
Well, thank you.
They give you a call. The heck, and they should be.
Yeah, I'd be able to doing something to accommodate something.
Yeah, they should be sponsoring you or something, sending you detectors and supersonic earphones and stuff.
Yeah, I've been using the same Garrett for 12 years. So
Wow, it's time
Yeah.
for a new one. Yeah, they should send you a big, shiny, brand new Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying,
Yeah.
Well, that could be a factor because they're trying to push new equipment, not old equipment. So that
Yeah.
might just be something they're just trying to stray away from.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Again, they could send it to Shane and he could test it. And
Yeah.
if Shane could use it, there's no reason nobody else couldn't use it. Right, Shane?
I detect in all elements: snow, rain, water, summer.
Wow.
So
Now, don't sometimes the water and snow give you like false signals and stuff?
no, the water actually helps you. So
Oh, it
like in
does?
oh my,
Nice.
yeah, like in the rivers. Oh my, the signals are just so much better. You'll
Really?
get oh my, yeah.
How's
Well,
everybody?
salt water will mess with some detectors, but
Oh yeah, so the Garrett is horrible in salt water. It doesn't
Okay.
fare well with salt water. But even when the dry ground isn't good for metal detecting, so I don't even like metal detecting when it's dry. I just like to metal detect when the ground's wet.
Really? Okay. See,
When-
I thought I heard that it
You-
goes or
After a rainstorm, a lot of metal detectors will go out to parks and fields because the water just amplifies that electronic signal.
Yep,
to help
yep.
bring
Oh, is
the,
that what
park-
what it does?
Yeah, yep.
Ah.
Yeah, because you're just sending radio waves into the ground.
Yeah.
That's basically
Thing with beach detectors too. If you
Yeah.
have a good high-end metal beach metal detector, it's going to be able to go through that water, even though it may be so solidity, and driving it crazy with some of the other machines. It does really good.
Huh. Interesting. Well, you know what? The phone lines are open. The number's 419-520-7574. If you got a question for Shane, go ahead and give us a call. I'm sure Shane will do his best to answer it for you. So
you can ask me anything you want. I won't be offended. I'm not sensitive, so
obviously not. You're here. You're here with this bunch.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I've been asked some doozies before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I can only imagine.
yeah.
Yeah. So have you done a lot of these shows like this?
A couple
Yeah.
a year. Yeah,
You enjoy doing them?
yeah. It's fun.
That's cool. We're glad that you decided to come on here. And
Oh
hang
yeah.
out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
Not a problem, brother. Yeah.
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 Thanks, Robert. Robert's want to connect us together.
Yeah. Yeah. He had been telling us, he'd been going, okay, I'm going to get this Shane guy on. Yeah. And it's like, okay. Like, did you hear from him? Nope. All right. Keep going. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, we got Shane on. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
About time.
so I got one for you while we're waiting to see if anybody called in. Do you have a job or are you retired or?
I did work in a meat plant for 26 years.
Wow.
And COVID kind of drove it to close. So I've been out of work for about 2 years now. And It was good working there because as I lost my eyesight, they kind of accommodated me and, it helped me do the jobs. And so it's going to be hard for me to find another job or,
Wow. That is cool. Yeah. That's a good company.
yeah. They were real good to me.
I mean, when you got a company that does that.
Now I work with my wife doing all the housework.
Okay, you get more time for metal detecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And do you try? How many times do you try to go a week?
As much as I can.
I mean, you
Yep.
would go daily if you could, right?
Oh my, yeah, yep. If I could get a ride, I'd go every day.
Wow.
Actually, we were supposed to go today to the river, but it ended up getting real cold today. I was like,
What?
we woke up this morning, it was in the 50s. So it's like, it's not a good day for the river.
I know it got down in the 50s here last night too.
Yeah, so we ended up
Hey.
not going.
Today it's like 80, 82 or something like that. Hey. I'm just in Ohio, so I'm not too far from you.
No.
But who knows?
I mean, Shippensburg's probably the same way. Was it pretty cold down there, Rich?
Oh, I think he stepped away from his computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had a question in chat. Indiana Gold Getter Scott said, Shane, what was the most valuable item you found?
I've never found anything crazy valuable yet.
Well, like a gold ring or.
Yeah, like nothing in the thousands,
Yeah.
Even the coin, like a lot of the older silver coins I find might reach $100,
Oh, that's pretty valuable.
And the gold rings, I've never took them in to get them appraised or anything, so I'm not really sure.
Just melt them down.
Yeah.
Make you a gold button and call it a day. Yeah. See how much gold you get.
Well, one thing about metal detecting is if people that metal detect know that it pays off way faster than most hobbies. Like I'm a gold prospector as well, and
Right.
I'll probably never pay off my equipment
Nope.
unless I leave the state. But I've got 2 metal detectors, and I paid them both off with fines pretty dang quick.
Yeah.
So you've probably paid for your AT Pro 1,000 times over.
Oh my, yeah, probably. I've even just the clad. I mean, I've cashed it in multiple times. I bought a kayak with it one time.
What?
Yeah. Pinpointers, just
So what you just all the clad coins you find, just throw them in a bucket too, and then all of a sudden you get a half a bucket. You take it to the Coin Star machine.
Yeah. Actually, I just roll mine and take them to the bank.
Oh,
I don't want to give the coin machines my 9%.
Yeah. And you go, oh, I'm gonna buy a kayak with what I found. Yeah.
Actually, a lot of the machines have a tough time taking the coins unless you tumble them and clean them up real good.
Clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And I'm sure they're pretty dirty coins.
Yeah.
But the bank loves you when you roll up them dirty coins.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine when somebody opens up a roll of them coins, like, what the heck?
Yeah. Where are these things been? Guy had his money buried in his yard.
Yeah.
Oh, mercy. That's cool though.
I've saved every penny I've found in the past 26 years. Yeah, I've never cashed pennies in, so I have them spread out in different containers. One of these days, I'm going to put them all together and
just see what you got. See what the heck you have.
Yep.
Wow. That's dedication right there. Say, I'm gonna save every penny and never spend it. Just put all the pennies in containers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever found a coin spill?
Oh my, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. And sometimes you'll find like 30 pennies in a hole. And it's like, what are all these pennies doing in one hole?
Well, true.
Now, what defines a coin spill?
2 or more.
2 or more coins in one hole.
Yeah, to me, yeah.
It's 3 or more coins when I call it a coin spill.
3 or more, okay.
What would 30 pennies be doing in one hole?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's a good question to ask yourself.
I never find any like old coin spills, but
right?
maybe like wheat pennies, but that's about it. I find
those are cool though.
couple
I love wheat pennies. Yeah. I save every wheat penny I find. I don't know why. They're worthless, but there's a couple out there that are worth something, but I've just always liked wheat pennies. Ever since
I've been lucky enough to find a large variety of coins. Spanish reals,
see,
large cents, King George coppers, and
if I found any of those things, it would be in a case with a spotlight shining on it. I'd probably stop detecting.
See, now the only large thing I've ever found was a Canadian, and I'm here in America, and I was like, well, is this how it's going to be? The only large thing I'm ever going to find is the Canadian one.
The Canadian coin.
I've only found one of those Canadian ones.
Jeez.
A lot of time, it also depends on region, on where you live at. Like specifically, like the New England area, where we didn't have a mint when we first became a country in 1776 and all that. It took them 20 years to get a mint, so we were taking all different denominations: Spanish, France, Britain.
I think they accepted Spanish silver until the 1830s.
I don't know. Talking to you makes me want to go out and metal detect.
Metal detecting, it's not. Everybody always assumes it's about finding treasures and getting rich, but it's a hobby. It's what you enjoy, what makes you happy, what brings you good mental health.
Yes, yeah, you're right. That's it.
And I really enjoy it because there's not a lot I can do by myself blind,
right.
But metal detecting and treasure hunting is one thing I can do with nobody's help besides getting right to a spot.
Right. And it keeps you sane, I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't need anybody to help me find it. I don't need anybody to help me dig.
Right. That's perfect.
Well, how often do you have to have somebody identify when you just find something you're feeling around, you have no idea what it is? Do you have like a certain person? Do you have your wife try to help you? Or?
My first Spanish real I found, I was metal detecting and I found the coin. I'm like, I have no idea what this is because it wasn't an American coin that I was familiar with. So my wife came and I said, I found this coin, but I don't know what it is. And she's looking at it. She's going, I'm like, what? She's like, oh. She's like, it says 1773. Could that be right? I said, I guess.
Wow.
By the time we looked it up and I was like, oh, it's a Spanish real.
So that's got to be worth something, right? That's got to be like,
Wow.
A little bit. They're not worth as much as you think, but
see, I would think that'd be worth like hundreds.
No, unfortunately, they're not.
I mean, it's not something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because I think last year I found 7 or 8 Spanish silver coins, and they're not worth as much as you think.
Unless it's off a shipwreck, then it ain't gonna bring up a whole lot of premium.
No,
but how did it get there where you found it? Still, same thing. It's like, I would think it's a Spanish real from the 1700s.
Well, there was a lot of activity in my area from the 1700s. So
Spanish activity.
So before, like Rob was saying, we didn't start minting coins until 1793. I mean, besides state, we had state coins like Connecticut coppers, and that was in the 1780s. So Spanish coins were accepted, and like King George copper pennies, half pennies. So a lot of that was still accepted because everything went by its weight and copper and silver. Not like now, it's just money's not worth anything in its weight.
True.
It's actually like even copper pennies are worth 3 cents just in their weight in copper.
Are they really?
So if you find a 1982 copper penny or older, it's worth its
it's worth 3 cents.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, started making them out of zinc in 1982.
Okay, so 82 or older.
Well, I usually tell people 81 and older, it's going to be guaranteed copper.
Oh yeah, because 82 is only half a year.
Yeah, you gotta understand the mint marks and how they were minted from the first half of the year to the second half when they switched over composites.
So I should go through like all my pennies, everything 81 or older, throw it in a jar.
Yeah.
Those pennies is worth 3 pennies.
Yep, those pennies will be worth money.
I have to remember that now. Yeah.
And they don't get chewed up as quickly as zinc pennies.
Oh yeah, zinc pennies are.
We shouldn't even be calling them pennies. We should be calling them cents.
Yeah.
Because
Garbage.
pennies are
Yeah. Okay. Well, dang, I learned a lot.
Now, does your wife have any involvement other than driving you there and official, occasionally identifying? She doesn't go detecting with you ever? Or?
No, I tried and tried. She has no interest. But I have started her to start doing some like 14-minute videos. She'll record me for 14 minutes just so people can see, how I dig and what I do.
Okay, so she does help you. She does get
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I can't get her to dig or anything.
She's just definitely not into walking around
Nope.
swinging a metal detector.
Nope, not at all.
Well, she might get into the gold prospecting with you.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's worth
Wow,
a
look at
try.
that. Yeah. Look, an ounce of gold. Hey, I want to do that too.
Because you're going to have
find the
somebody.
biggest rocks in your stream out there and start panning material.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're going to have somebody to see the small fly poop.
That's why I figured out I'd have to go and get some buckets of stuff from the river and then bring it home and
classified to an 1/8 inch, as small as you can get it.
Or better yet, start out with a bag of pay dirt and pan that out and let her identify it and see what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And then when you touch your finger on it and you drag it on the bottom of the pan, you're going to know what it feels like.
You'll feel it and know. Yeah, that
once you get the feel of the gold, then you'll be able to tell if it's actually real gold or not.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool to go on one of the trips to Alaska where they go for a week.
Yeah.
They
yeah, that would be exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about the bears. I don't
yeah.
That'll be your scariest moment.
Yeah. Next time he's on, it'll be Alaska.
Yeah, you're too close.
I think they have bears and wolves up there, don't they?
Yeah. And probably friggin' mountain lions and everything else. I think.
Yeah.
I think they got everything up there in Alaska. Anything that can kill you is up there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not on my top 10 list. I would rather go to Australia. I know there's a lot of stuff there that can kill you too, but still, it's Australia. It's warm.
Yeah, I'd rather get bit by a snake or spider than getting eaten by a bear.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, at least I got time to get the antidote.
Yeah,
I don't die. It's kind of hard not to die from being attacked by a bear.
I've come close by a bear many times. I've been treated by a bear.
Oh.
I've been within 3 feet of them.
Yeah,
too many times.
Yeah, see, and Shane's right there in Pennsylvania with you with them bears. So
yeah, luckily the bear here are pretty docile, unless you mess with them, I guess. Cross their path or.
Most of them are more scared of you than they are of them, but still, there's always that one time that
sure it's feeling a little froggy. Yeah. But you don't ever go up into the mountains detecting, do you?
No.
Stay away from them areas. You're down there in the lowers, in the rivers and the parks. Yeah.
Oh, they're definitely around here. People.
But in the park,
sure.
Yeah, Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
You get some picnic baskets.
Sure, they come down where the food is. They ain't dumb. Yeah. Did you ever find an old schoolhouse to detect, Rob? I mean, Shane. Sorry, I was thinking Rob.
Yeah. Most of the ones I find are somebody's already pounded.
Oh, of course, right?
Yeah. I went to one time, and a guy's like, "You're never gonna find anything here. So many people detected here, and I found like 8 Indian head pennies."
Wow. No old cool kid toys or nothing from back then.
No.
You ever find any Hot Wheel cars?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Holy crap.
How about cars, Tootsie Toys?
Yeah, lots of them.
Dang. Figure a lot of Hot Wheels in playgrounds.
I even find them in the river.
Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
Got any red lines?
I found some from the probably 2 summers ago. I found one from the 20s or 30s. It's like some kind of model A Ford.
See, you got some cool finds.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
Well, I guarantee you found a marble. You just didn't know it.
yeah, that's what everybody says. They said you probably walked over hundreds of them.
Probably, or had one and picked it up in a clump of dirt. It's stuck
Yeah.
in a clump that you dug out when you was
Yeah.
digging out your
Yeah,
penny.
and my buddy was picking on me. He was digging his flower garden. He's like, "Hey, I found a marble in my flower garden." I'm like, "Hey,
Yeah, it seems like anytime you're planting something in the yard, or you'll find a marble. And it's like, marble, interesting. Wonder how old it is.
I think it's neat when people find them old clay ones."
I've never seen an old clay marble. Yeah, that could be cool though. I'm with you. Marbles. Okay, well, hopefully, Shane, you find a marble here soon.
Yeah, someday it'll happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll be rooting for you for sure, man.
Yeah.
Find
That's
you.
like even in the fields, my buddy finds arrowheads whenever we're metal detecting.
Hey,
someday I'll stumble on one of them.
I'd like to find a cool arrowhead.
Yeah, me too.
I've never found one. Never.
Yep.
You know, one may have went through a dredge or something when we was dredging.
Yeah.
We'd have no idea, but yeah.
I say unless you don't know what they look like, they're hard to find.
Sure. Yeah.
But once you figure out what they look like, you'll find them everywhere.
That's what I've heard. It's like, okay, I know what they look like. I found none.
Yeah.
Have you ever dug up a pet grave? I've done it before on a job.
Oh.
I hit and it was a collar from a cat, and I was like, we're gonna just bury
sure.
that back up.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I was metal detecting a yard, somebody's yard in my hometown, and they're like, "Well, how deep's that thing go?" And I said, "I don't know. It depends on how big it is. 8 or 9 inches for a coin."
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "Well, you're swinging right over where we bury our pets." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I won't dig in this area then."
I'll go over here then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna pick up a collar or their ID.
Yeah.
Like, uh-huh.
Yeah, but most people don't bury their pet with a collar on, do they?
Yeah, I don't know. I had ones we ever
Collar for
buried.
a souvenir.
Sometimes you put it in there with them. Yeah, I guess it just depends.
Yeah, definitely the one I found definitely had the collar.
They put up the collar on it because it was part of them. Sure. And it's
Yeah.
like, you go with yourself. Interesting. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Digging up somebody's pet.
Ever dug up an urn in the river?
No.
Oh,
I hope I never do.
right.
I don't
That'd
want
be
that
another
kind of.
thing. Yeah.
I don't want that kind of karma. But people
Right.
dig them up in the ocean all the time.
Oh, where people are like spreading the ashes and then accidentally maybe drop it or.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Or find a little box, open it up, and there's a plastic bag of dirt in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it back. Let's put it where you found it.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Well, Shane, man, it's been a pleasure having you on here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
This flew by. It's already 9:00, and we'll definitely get you back on here again.
Yeah.
Rob can get a hold of you, and
Yeah, I had a fun time. Thank you.
good. And we did too. And we wish you all the luck out there, man. Keep up the good work, and let us know when you find that marble.
All right. Yeah, definitely.
Send us a message or jump on. Hey, I found a marble.
Yeah.
We'll be like, all right, scratch that off your bucket. Shane, you take care, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks.
Be safe out
See you
there.
guys.
And,
All right, good night to you.
Pointed
thanks
out.
again, brother.
Thanks for being on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take care, Shane.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye, buddy. Awesome. Let me get my camera fixed here.
Well, Tim, you might have to.
I just went ahead and removed him. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Shane. That was cool. Shane Kubat.
Glad he was able to make it.
Yeah, finally.
I was sweating there. I was.
Yeah, I know you were. You were worried. We should have mentioned that to him that you were sweating, thinking he wasn't going to make it, but he did.
Yeah.
Very interesting, man. He's definitely overcome some challenges, and he's done good.
You don't see very many blind metal detectors.
No, it's not something that's
Definitely not.
crosses your path every day. I mean, that's really cool. What happened to Swiftwater?
It
More
just
of
dropped.
Internet.
Internet?
Yeah. But he can't watch the race either. The race is almost over. But
Ah, I was wondering. He was there, and then bloop, he was gone. I'm like, what the heck happened to Scott? He got off to go watch his race. Or he just saying the internet crapped out so he can go watch his race.
I don't know. He put in the chat room there that lost internet.
Yeah.
But you can still, I don't know. How can you still get in chat if you lost your internet?
Yeah. Yeah, Rich. Right. Good point. Yeah. He was like, blip, I'm going to watch the race.
I mean, it was in the chat right in here, chat message, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see it. I have to look and see.
Put it on view screen.
You're probably right.
Down in the chat. He put Larson with a 2-tire change to lead out of the pits. And I put cool.
Yeah, wasn't that when he was
That was
still,
at 8 o'clock. Okay.
I think he was still on here then, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Yeah,
The other
he
one
was
was on Messenger.
where he
Yeah.
popped out.
That was Messenger. So he still had internet. How can you get on Messenger without internet?
Well, if his phone is on, he's got Messenger.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. That's Shane was a good guest. Thanks, Rob. Good job. Yeah.
No problem.
Good job, man. I know you like getting your metal detectors on here. So there you go. Now get us Gary Drayton.
Oh, no guarantees.
Yeah. Mr. Metal Detector himself. Mr. I find all the cool treasures in Florida. Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see what happens. All right. And don't forget everybody about the new fundraiser. Like we said, if you got something you want to add, just click it, add the picture. And thank you very much for all the support. And let's see what happens. Okay. It's there. It's even easier this time. This time, the donation button, there's a link right there at the bottom of the thing. They don't even have to leave the page. So easy peasy, mac and cheesy. And
don't forget about our June monthly pay it forward. I posted it today. We got a
Yes.
24 karat gold plated banknote.
yes, very
It's
cool.
authenticated. Now, while it does say it's $100, it's not. That's not the value. They range from anywhere from $6 to $30. So it's not $100 value or anything.
Right.
But
Right.
it is 24 karat plated.
And it's still cool.
Yeah.
And it was donated by Jaron. Very cool, Jaron.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
give that away on the 25th of this month.
Right. Very cool. And who is on Ed's show this week on Tuesday Night Hangouts?
He doesn't have anything posted. I think he
Nothing?
might be beginning his 2-week
Just
hiatus.
hiatus.
Or
Okay.
2-month hiatus.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Cool. Well, we'll report that when Ed gets back from his hiatus. Yeah. Hiatus is what it is. Interesting. Anything else, fellas, that we forgot? Think that's everything, right?
That's it.
I believe
I
so.
got the events, but
What?
I'm sure going on
Yeah,
somewhere.
The event? Oh, crap. Let me look. I know there's something going on. We got some events, man. I know we do. We sure do. We have the Canadian Panning Championship, that our competition. Let me click on it because that runs some weird days. The next one is May 31st to June 2nd. So that one's over. So the next one after that is July 6th. That is the Klondike Open and the Yukon Gold Painting Championship on Front Street in Dawson City, Yukon, sponsored by the Klondike Visitors Association. So that's the next one of that. Then we have the Fossick is coming up June 17th and June 18th at the, why'd it go to that? At the Swank Claim in Belleville, Ohio. So If anybody's interested in going to that, that's always a lot of fun. A lot of metal detecting going on there for sure. Oh, quit jumping around, you stupid thing. Every time I try to click on it, it clicks that dang Canadian panning competition. I'm going to try this one more time. Click. If it goes to it again, I surrender.
Okay, real quick while you got that, I got an update from Ed. He said this Tuesday's guest is Josh Renke from ICMJ.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, the Fossick is at the Swank Claim. And like I said, June 17th and June 18th. So they got common digs, they got merchandise, they got kids' activities, they got games, they got metal detecting,
Vendors, food vendors.
yeah, you name it, they'll have it there. Fun event, free to go. So if you're looking for something to do on the 17th and 18th, check it out. But also on the 17th and 18th, if you're up in Indiana, you have the Indiana Gold Fest going on in Lebanon, Indiana. That's right, Lebanon, Indiana. Not Lebanon. And Thomas Folks posted that. And they got camping and prospecting opens. You got camping and prospecting closes at dusk. It's at Matt's place. It is our 7th trip to Matt's place, and that's in Mechanicsburg, Indiana, it says. So that will be on...
Everything's a burg there.
Right?
Oh, wait, that's Indiana, you said, right?
Indiana, yeah, and that'll be on Sugar Creek and also Brown's Wonder Creek. You know, got plenty of room to float dredges of all sizes, gravel bars to run your high bankers, trommels or stream sluices, along with great panning areas. So be sure and check that out. Also going to have raffles, giveaways, all kinds of good stuff going on there. So check that out. And then July 14th is Dredgepalooza. Everybody loves Dredgepalooza. I mean, come on, just the name alone makes you want to go. It is open to anyone on and off Facebook. Dredgepalooza, Friday, July 14th. They have camping, prospecting. That will be on the East Fork of the White River. They'll be having dinner, and raffle, all kinds of good stuff. Gold nuggets, pay dirt, and other prospecting equipment. All kinds of cool stuff. So if you're looking for something to do with the family, those are some great things to check out for sure. So on that note.
Oh, I also want to add one more thing.
Oh,
Just want Bob Drake a happy birthday. His birthday's coming up real soon.
Oh, it isn't here yet? Hopefully it's on a day Dennis is here.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Bob Drake.
Dennis could give Bob Drake his very own special birthday dance just for Bob. Yes. Ah, and I see Ray just jumped in the chat room. He just got back from dredging for the first time in a long time. Cold, wet, and sore, but dang, it was fun. So,
Yeah, right on, Ray.
way to go, Ray. All right. So on that note, we're out of here. Everybody have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Good night, Gold
Be
Diggers.
sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.